When a country goes broke, millions suffer. But behind the chaos, someone is making billions.
When nations run out of money, they borrow to survive. That is where control quietly begins.
Economic collapse looks like disaster for most people, but for a powerful few, it is the perfect business opportunity. These loans do not save countries. They often lock them into decades of debt.
International lenders say they offer help. But help always comes with a price that approves them.
While citizens tighten their belts, powerful investors tighten their grip. When countries collapse, banks, hedge funds, and corporations quietly celebrate.
Economic crisis turns national assets into discount deals for global elites.
For ordinary people, collapse means hunger. For powerful investors, it means opportunity.
And this is just the first layer of a much darker system. Debt is not just money owed. It is power, control, and long-term influence over a nation's future. Once trapped in debt, countries borrow again just to survive. The cycle never truly ends. Some nations spend more paying interest than caring for their own people. Emergency loans come with strict rules that reshape entire economies overnight.
These policies save budgets on paper, but they destroy lives in reality.
Decisions made in air-conditioned rooms decide the fate of millions. In courtrooms, poor nations face billion-dollar lawsuits they cannot afford to lose.
They buy debt for pennies, then demand full payment through courts.
Some investors wait for countries to fail before they strike. And when money wins, power soon follows.
In crisis, public services are sold to private buyers at record low prices.
Economic collapse opens doors for outsiders to shape national decisions.
When money controls a country, political power soon changes hands.
Multinational companies move fast, buying what nations can no longer protect.
When profit replaces service, citizens pay more for basic survival.
Many of the biggest deals happen far from public eyes.
Natural resources become bargaining chips in times of desperation.
Economic collapse creates profits that last for decades.
And that industry makes money from fear itself.
Insert writing. While one generation loses its future, another secures its fortune. And
when nations fall apart, fear becomes a powerful business of its own.
Even war itself is outsourced to companies that profit from instability.
As chaos rises, security companies make record profits from protection contracts.
the public pays for protection, while private firms collect the rewards.
In crisis, bullets are funded before books.
Bad news sells fast, and media companies turn panic into profit.
Fear keeps people watching, clicking, and sharing.
And they never appear on the news. The more dramatic the story, the bigger the business. Fear feeds profit, and profit feeds even more fear.
Ones becoming different networkings. Lobbyists shape laws that turn national crisis into private profit.
The biggest winners rarely show their faces. They operate in silence and shadows.
Profits often leave the country before the people ever see the benefits.
In hard times, even public policy becomes a negotiable asset. Some crises make billionaires richer without paying a single local tax. When trouble begins, the wealthy move their money first. Those who built the country are left to face the collapse alone.
And some people are fighting back.
Crisis creates two realities: escape for the rich, survival for the rest.
Economic collapse doesn't end with recovery. Its scars last generations.
Across the world, ordinary people are finally asking one powerful question: who is really winning?
When citizens unite, even powerful systems start to feel pressure.
Some insiders risk everything to expose how crisis becomes a business.
When the truth comes out, the story of collapse changes forever.
Hope does not come from money. It comes from people who refuse to quit.
Some governments are finally rewriting the rules of economic rescue.
And the final battle is happening right now.
The same crisis that destroys can also rebuild. What's right if the system changes?
What kind of future will we leave for the next generation? True recovery begins when nations work together, not against each other.
Today, power is no longer fought only on battlefields. It is fought in financial systems.
When one economy collapses, another quickly moves in to take its place.
In just 1 year, decades of local industry can vanish.
Sanctions and trade wars can break economies faster than bombs ever could.
Economic crisis clears the way for corporate dominance.
In crisis, scams explode as desperate people look for miracles. The weakest always pay the highest price.
While profits climb, suffering climbs with them.
Even digital markets find profit in national chaos.
But there is one final truth. And it changes everything.
The biggest truth is simple. Crisis is not random. It is built into the system.
Some economies are set up to survive. Others are set up to struggle.
Different nations, same outcome. The playbook never really changes.
History shows that many crises follow the same patterns again and again.
The rules of the global economy are written by those who benefit the most.
As wealth concentrates, power follows it even faster.
Two children, two futures, shaped by the same economic collapse.
The world is finally starting to ask harder questions.
Real change only begins with action.
When systems fail people, justice moves from courts to the streets.
The invisible winners are finally being revealed to the public.
Grassroots movements show that ordinary people can challenge extraordinary power.
Technology now exposes secrets that were hidden for decades.
When systems are challenged, hope returns faster than money ever can.
Some governments are forced to reverse harmful economic policies.
Global cooperation can rebuild nations without enriching the few.
The same countries that collapsed can rise again if lessons are learned.
History proves that crisis is a teacher temporary, but only if people pay attention.
And the battle for economic justice has no finish line.
Economic collapse is not isolated. It's part of a global network designed to move money to the powerful.
The people who profit are often invisible, yet their influence shapes entire nations.
Patterns repeat. Every collapse benefits the same types of actors.
While citizens lose homes and jobs, the wealthy gain unprecedented opportunities.
Millions silently endure the consequences, while profits quietly soar.
The higher the market climbs, the harder life falls for the ordinary citizen.
Media shapes perception, highlighting fear and distraction while ignoring the profiteers.
The next move could change who truly profits from crisis.
When citizens organize, they can redirect power and influence for good.
People are waking up. Awareness is spreading faster than ever.
Every crisis is connected. Money flows across borders, enriching the few. The elite know when and where to move, profiting from chaos the moment it begins.
While nations struggle, corporations execute strategies to acquire wealth at record lows.
Meanwhile, citizens bear the weight of economic collapse with little support.
Knowledge is power. Understanding how the system works is the first step to change.
Two realities exist in the same country, land. One of wealth, one of struggle.
Billions quietly move out of failing nations into secure hands abroad.
The real question is, will anyone do something about it? Media amplifies fear, keeping attention on drama rather than the real winners.
People are starting to demand accountability from those who profit in crisis.
The ultimate lesson is clear. Crisis is a tool. For some, it destroys. For others, it builds wealth.
Across continents and decades, patterns repeat. The same winners, the same losers.
The system is no accident. Every collapse benefits someone at the top.
But people can rewrite the story if they organize, educate, and act.
Modern tools now expose the invisible hands shaping nations in real time.
Media can shift from fear-mongering to truth-telling, holding the powerful accountable.
The same countries that fell can rise stronger if the system is challenged.
Collaboration between nations can rebuild economies fairly and prevent exploitation.
Change does not happen alone. It requires awareness, courage, and collective action.